You're sabotaging your peace of mind right now. While you're watching this, there are habits running quietly in the background, so subtle, so routine, that are stealing your energy, dimming your presence, and holding you back from becoming the person you were meant to be. You might not even notice them, but they're shaping how you feel about yourself every single day. We're all guilty of it, letting distractions, stress, and negative patterns slowly chip away at our potential. It's easy to blame external circumstances, society, the chaos around us, or even genetics. But the Stoics understood something crucial that most people still miss. The way we think, the habits we form, and how we respond to life's challenges shape not just our minds, but our reality. Your thoughts form your actions, and your actions become the life you lead. If you're ready to make a change, to take action and grow into the best version of yourself, consider subscribing. Think of it as your commitment to a life of progress, not perfection, a small but powerful step toward becoming more present, more in control, and more aligned with your true potential. Bad posture is aging you. You may not realize it, but your posture is slowly aging you. Right now, as you're reading this, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are your shoulders slumped? Is your neck leaning forward? If you've been sitting like that for hours, chances are you're already experiencing the subtle but powerful effects of poor posture. Your body might be signaling that you're tired or defeated, even if you don't consciously feel it. This isn't just about looking taller or more confident. It's about the deeper message your posture sends to your mind and body. A collapsed posture affects your breathing, your energy, and even the way you engage with the world. As you breathe shallowly, your chest becomes constricted and your body starts to close off. Over time, these small shifts add up, leading to a drained, exhausted look. The worst part is that we often don't notice it until it's too late. When Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," he wasn't just talking about mental health. He was speaking to how our inner world reflects outward. The way we think and carry ourselves affects how we move through life. If you're slouching, you're not just physically closing yourself off. You're also signaling to your mind that something is wrong. It's as if you're telling yourself that you're defeated or small. This small habit becomes an internal narrative, reinforcing a lack of confidence. The good news is, changing your posture is one of the easiest fixes you can make. It doesn't require a gym membership or expensive equipment. All you need is a little awareness. Start by setting reminders throughout your day, 5 seconds, just 5 seconds, to check in with your body. Straighten up your back, pull your shoulders back, relax your jaw, and take a deep breath. It's that simple, yet so powerful. You might think it's a minor thing, but trust me, it makes a difference. A simple adjustment like this not only changes how people perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. When you sit tall and breathe deeper, you exude confidence, even if it's just in that moment of self-awareness. It's not about perfecting your posture all day. It's about taking back control of the small moments and choosing to engage fully with life. And that shift in awareness can change everything. The best part? It doesn't take long to notice results. You'll find that people respond to you differently, and you might even notice that you feel more energized and present. And it all started with that tiny shift, a moment of alignment that gives you a whole new perspective on the world. If you want to look and feel better, start with your posture. It's one of the simplest ways to reclaim your energy, and it's a powerful reminder that small, intentional changes can lead to big transformations. Sleep debt is showing. We've all been there, staying up too late, binge-watching a series, or scrolling through our phones until the early hours. But what happens when this becomes a habit? That chronic lack of sleep isn't just making you tired, it's literally stealing your youth. It's showing up in ways you might not even recognize at first. Those dark circles under your eyes, the puffiness around your face, that dull, lifeless look. Over time, these signs creep up on you. You get used to it. You don't even notice how much more worn out you've become until someone else points it out, or you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and realize how tired you really look. The truth is, sleep is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the ultimate form of self-care that we often overlook, and it's something so many of us neglect. When you don't get enough rest, your body starts to break down in subtle ways. Your skin, which is supposed to be glowing, becomes flat and dull. Your energy levels plummet, and you're constantly fighting that sense of exhaustion. But here's the real kicker. You start to accept it as normal. You think this is just how life is, feeling tired all the time, dragging yourself through the day. But it doesn't have to be that way. Seneca once said, "Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend." And yet many of us waste it by depriving ourselves of the very thing that recharges us, sleep. When you sleep well, you're not only giving your body the chance to repair itself, but you're also setting yourself up for the energy and clarity you need to tackle the day. Sleep is the foundation for everything else. If you're not well rested, you're essentially running on empty, and it shows physically, mentally, and emotionally. Here's a challenge for you. Commit to sleeping 7 to 8 hours each night for a week. I'm not talking about the occasional good night of sleep. Make it a habit. Take a before and after photo of yourself. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference a week of quality sleep can make. Your skin will look brighter, your eyes clearer, and you'll notice a change in your energy levels. Sleep isn't just something you do because you're tired. It's something you do to give yourself the energy and vitality to live fully. So next time you find yourself staying up late for no good reason, remember that sleep is one of the best ways you can take care of yourself. You might not notice the effects right away, but when you start making sleep a priority, you'll see a noticeable difference, not just in how you feel, but in how you look too. Sleep isn't just for the body, it's for your mind and your soul as well. Complaining is wrinkling your face. Every time you complain, your face tightens. It starts small, just a frown, a slight clenching of your jaw, or a brief squint of your eyes. But if you think about it, how often do you do this in a day? Hundreds of times, probably, without even noticing. And each time, you're physically creating a record of that frustration. Your face becomes a map of all those little complaints, turning into tension lines and wrinkles. Even when you're not saying anything, your expression gives away your mood. It's like you're carrying around a permanent sign of stress, anxiety, or dissatisfaction. The thing is, these aren't just signs of emotional weight, they're also signs of aging. Now think about it from a deeper perspective. Complaining doesn't just affect your face, it affects your whole demeanor. It's like an invisible weight that you carry, even when you don't realize it. So, what's the Stoic fix? It's simple, but powerful. Ask yourself, is this in my control? If it's not, let it go. Release it. If it is, take action to make it better, but don't dwell on it. By shifting your mindset and practicing acceptance, you can begin to release the tension that complaining creates in your body and face. It's not easy. Letting go of negative thoughts is challenging, especially when we're used to reacting to every little annoyance. But the more you practice this, the more your face will soften. That clenched jaw will loosen, your brow will unfurrow, and your posture will improve. You'll look lighter, more relaxed, more at ease. And believe it or not, you'll even look younger. The truth is, complaining doesn't just keep you stuck in frustration, it keeps you stuck in a cycle of negativity. It takes a toll on your mind, body, and even your appearance. When you choose to let go of that negativity, you free yourself. You give yourself permission to show up to the world in a way that reflects inner peace and strength. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing how to respond to them, choosing not to carry that burden on your face. And when you stop complaining, the world around you shifts. You become more present, more grounded, and people respond to you differently. They notice your calm, your ease, and your confidence. It all starts with the smallest change, recognizing when you're complaining and deciding to let go. It's not easy at first, but the benefits are undeniable. You'll see the difference in your face, your mood, and your relationships. And as you practice, you'll find that letting go of complaints is one of the most freeing habits you can develop. It's an investment in yourself, your mental well-being, your physical health, and your ability to move through life with grace. Eating on autopilot is showing in your body. Let's talk about food. We all do it, eating without thinking. Whether it's out of habit, boredom, or stress, we often find ourselves eating on autopilot. We grab a snack when we're not even hungry, or we finish a meal without paying attention to how it makes us feel. But here's the thing. When you eat without being present, you're essentially training yourself to be out of control. It's not just about the food, it's about how you're relating to it. Your face, your energy levels, even your mood, all reflect how you're treating your body. When you eat like this, your energy drops, your skin becomes dull, and your presence just feels off. It's like you're feeding your body in a way that doesn't honor it. Carl Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." In the context of eating, this couldn't be more relevant. Eating isn't just about fueling your body. It's about honoring your body and your relationship with food. If you eat on autopilot, you're not really paying attention to the signals your body is sending you. Instead, you're following old habits or reacting to external triggers like stress or emotions. This leads to a disconnect, where you're not truly present in the act of nourishing yourself. But when you shift to eating consciously, everything changes. This mindfulness is not just about food, it's about self-respect. It's a practice that communicates to your body that you care about how it feels, that you want to nourish it, and that you're in tune with its needs. When you eat consciously, your energy shifts. You'll notice it in your appearance too. Your face will look more vibrant, your posture more aligned, and your mood more stable. It's the same principle the Stoics taught. You must live with intention, not by default. When you eat mindfully, you become intentional about how you treat your body, and that energy radiates outward. So, what does eating consciously really do? It brings you back into the moment. It reconnects you to your body's signals, helping you understand when you're truly hungry or when you're eating out of boredom or stress. By slowing down and being present with your food, you're practicing discipline, self-control, and mindfulness, qualities that enhance not only your physical appearance, but your mental well-being. Next time you eat, make it a point to be fully there. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. It may sound simple, but the impact it has on your overall health, energy, and appearance is profound. Eating consciously isn't just a habit, it's a way of showing up for yourself. It's a powerful tool to regain control, feel more present, and become the best version of yourself. The hidden stress of constant comparison. You may not realize it, but every time you scroll through your feed, comparing your life to the carefully curated versions of others, you're quietly creating stress. It's subtle, almost imperceptible at first, but your body feels it. The tightening in your jaw, the narrowing of your eyes, the tense muscles in your face. These are all signs that the pressure to measure up is slowly draining your energy. It might seem harmless, but over time, this constant comparison takes a toll on both your mental state and your appearance. It leaves you looking more anxious, more tense, and yes, even older than you feel. We've all been there, looking at someone's post, their picture-perfect vacation, or their beautifully staged life, and thinking, I should be doing more. I should look like that. I should have what they have. The problem is, the more we compare ourselves to others, the less we focus on ourselves. And the more we focus on everyone else, the more we disconnect from our own growth, our own values, and what truly matters to us. We start to measure our worth by someone else's standards, and that is a recipe for stress. When you're constantly looking at someone else's life, you're ignoring your own. Your journey, your challenges, your progress, they all get overshadowed by someone else's highlight reel. What people post online is often the best version of themselves, a snapshot of their best moments. The fix is simple, though not easy. First, you need to realize that the only competition you have is with yourself. The Stoics taught that it's not the external world that controls us, but our response to it. Epictetus reminded us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The less you want or feel the need to compare, the more content you'll be with what you already have. Next time you catch yourself comparing, take a step back. Focus on what's right in front of you, your own life, your own growth, your own journey. What can you control today? What can you do that aligns with your values and goals? By taking the focus off others and shifting it to yourself, you're reclaiming your energy and your peace of mind. You'll notice it in your appearance too. Your face will soften, your posture will open, and your energy will feel more grounded. The pressure to measure up will fade, and in its place, you'll find a more relaxed, confident version of yourself. This isn't about avoiding social media entirely. It's about being mindful of how it makes you feel and how much power you give it over your state of mind. Comparison is a thief of joy, and it's time to take back what's yours: peace, self-acceptance, and the freedom to be who you truly are. Your body language is asking for permission. Body language is one of the most powerful tools you have for communicating, and it's happening all the time, whether you realize it or not. When you walk into a room, what message does your body send? Are you standing tall, confident, and ready to take up space? Or are you slouching, shrinking away, trying to blend into the background? The truth is, your body speaks volumes long before you say a word. It sets the tone for how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you perceive yourself. If you're constantly trying to make yourself small or avoid attention, people will pick up on that, even if they don't consciously realize it. The subtle cues you give off, like avoiding eye contact or crossing your arms, say more than you think. The good news is that body language is something you can change, starting right now. The fix is simple but powerful. Start by making eye contact. Open your posture. Walk with purpose. These small changes can make a huge difference. When you walk into a room, don't shrink. Don't apologize with your body. Instead, stand tall and make the conscious choice to own your space. When you listen, listen with intention. Don't fold your arms or look away. Hold your ground. Even when you're feeling unsure, try to stand as if you already know you belong. This doesn't mean being aggressive or dominating the space. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and letting the world see you as you truly are. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. It can be hard to make that shift when you're used to retreating or playing small. But the more you practice, the easier it becomes. The most surprising part: people will respond to you differently. It's like a subtle shift in the energy between you and those around you. Body language is an expression of who you are at your core. If you stand tall and move with intention, you're not only sending a message to others, but you're also reinforcing that message to yourself. Your posture, your presence, your movements, they all shape how you show up in the world. So, next time you walk into a room, ask yourself, how do I want to show up today? Own your space, make eye contact, and let the world see you for who you truly are. When you do that, the shift won't just be in how others perceive you, it will be in how you perceive yourself. Anxiety is showing in your micro-movements. You might not even realize it, but the way you move when you're anxious is speaking louder than you think. Biting your nails, playing with your hair, tapping your foot. These little habits may seem harmless, but they're actually broadcasting a message of instability to the world around you. Each fidget, Each small movement is a sign that something's off inside. And the more you fidget, the more you reinforce that anxiety, both in your mind and in your body. The reality is, these micro-movements are more than just nervous habits. They're a reflection of the stress and discomfort you're feeling on a deeper level. And over time, these repeated movements become a physical record of your inner tension, making you look less relaxed, more unsettled, even when you're trying to hide it. Carl Jung once said, "You are what you do, not what you say you'll do." This applies perfectly here. Every little movement is an expression of how you're feeling. When you bite your nails or fidget, you're not just distracting yourself. You're reinforcing a cycle of anxiety, telling your mind and body that you're in a state of stress. This cycle becomes ingrained, making it harder to break free. You might feel trapped in a loop, unsure of how to calm your nerves or stop the constant need to move. But here's the good news. You have the power to change it. Awareness is the first step. The next time you catch yourself fidgeting, stop. Simply pause for a moment, take 3 deep breaths, and center yourself. It sounds simple, but it works. When you consciously interrupt that cycle of anxiety, you begin to regain control. You start to send a different message to your mind and body, one of calm and presence. The more you catch yourself, the more you break that anxious pattern. It's not about eliminating anxiety altogether. It's about building awareness and creating a new response. Over time, you'll find that you fidget less, and when you do, you'll feel more centered. The anxiety won't be as overwhelming because you'll have taken away its power to control your actions. This practice doesn't just affect how you look. As you stop fidgeting, you'll notice a shift in how you feel. You'll look calmer, more grounded, and more in control. You'll also feel that way too. It's not about perfection. Nobody can stop all nervous habits in one day, but it's about progress. Every time you become aware of your anxiety and choose to pause, you're creating a new habit. You're telling yourself that you're in control, that you're capable of handling the moment. And as you continue to practice this, your body will start to reflect that calm, centered energy. You'll feel more present, more confident, and less at the mercy of your anxiety. And over time, this will show up in everything you do, how you interact with others, how you carry yourself, and how you experience your day-to-day life. The more you can interrupt that cycle of anxiety with calm, the more you'll not only look calmer, but feel it too. Dehydration is showing up in your skin. We all think we're drinking enough water, right? You grab a glass here and there, maybe a coffee or 2 in between, and you feel fine. But here's the truth. Most of us are dehydrated without even realizing it. The signs creep in slowly at first. Dry skin, tired eyes, and cracked lips. They seem like small issues, things you can brush off, but over time, dehydration takes a bigger toll. It makes you look older, more tired, and less vibrant than you really are. It's like your body is begging for something it's not getting, and your face is showing the results. Carl Jung once said, "The body is the unconscious mind made visible." When you neglect your body's basic needs, like hydration, it shows up in ways you can't hide. Your skin becomes dull, your eyes lose their sparkle, and your overall appearance starts to look drained. It's not just about feeling thirsty. Your body is constantly working behind the scenes, and if it doesn't have the resources it needs, it begins to show in your skin, your energy, and even your mood. You might not feel it immediately, but it's happening. And the longer you let dehydration slide, the more noticeable it becomes. So, how do you fix it? The answer is simple. Drink water. But not just when you're thirsty. Most people wait until their body is already sending signals like dry lips or a headache. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already dehydrated. The solution? Aim to drink 3 liters of water every day. It sounds like a lot, but once you make it a habit, it becomes second nature. And here's the key. It's not about forcing yourself to drink when you're thirsty. It's about making hydration a priority before you get to that point. In just 5 days of drinking enough water consistently, you'll start to notice changes. Your skin will look fuller, more supple. Your eyes will appear clearer, with less of that tired, sunken look. Your overall expression will shift to one that's more vibrant and alive. It's easy to overlook water, especially with so many other drinks around. But remember, your body needs water to function at its best. You wouldn't expect your car to run smoothly without the right fuel, so why would you expect your body to do the same? Water is the most basic, fundamental way to keep yourself feeling and looking great. When you hydrate properly, you're giving your body the resources it needs to repair, restore, and refresh itself. Your appearance will thank you, and you'll feel more energized, focused, and alive. The small, simple act of drinking enough water can transform your skin, your energy, and your overall presence. Shallow breathing is tensing your face. You might not realize it, but the way you breathe can dramatically affect how you look and feel. When we're stressed or anxious, our bodies naturally revert to shallow breathing. It's quick, it's tense, and it keeps us in a constant state of physical stress. This shallow breathing doesn't just stay in your lungs, it travels through your entire body. Your neck tightens, your jaw clenches, your face holds on to that tension. The more you breathe shallowly, the more your body locks into that stressed state, making it impossible to look or feel relaxed. You can't appear calm if your body is holding on to stress, and it shows up first in your face. Carl Jung once said, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." This is important because when we're caught in the cycle of shallow breathing, we're not accepting our body's needs. We're ignoring the signals it's sending us to slow down and breathe deeply. Shallow breathing is a physical manifestation of not being present, not accepting the moment for what it is. It's a sign that we're holding on to something, anxiety, worry, stress, without letting it go. Over time, this stress accumulates, making us look older, more tense, and more worn out than we really are. But here's the good news. Fixing it is simple. The first step is awareness. Notice when you're breathing shallow. You don't need to do anything drastic. Just take a moment and switch it up. Deep breathing is your secret weapon. 3 times a day, stop what you're doing and take 10 slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to expand, not just your chest. Then exhale slowly, making sure the exhale is longer than the inhale. It might feel awkward at first, especially if you're not used to breathing this way, but with practice, it becomes natural. This small practice of deep breathing can have a profound effect on both your mental and physical state. It's like pressing a reset button for your body. You're telling it, it's okay to relax. It's okay to let go of the stress. The more you practice deep breathing, the easier it will become to stay relaxed in the face of stress. And the more relaxed you are, the better you'll look. This isn't just about appearance. It's about reconnecting with your body and breaking the cycle of tension. Deep breathing isn't just a physical exercise, it's a practice of mindfulness and self-care. It's a small, effective change that can help you look and feel more at peace. Lack of sunlight is dimming your face. If you're not getting enough sunlight, your face is probably starting to show it. We've all heard that sunlight is important, but it's more than just about getting a tan or soaking up rays for a moment of warmth. If you're missing out on natural sunlight, your skin can start to look grey and dull, almost like it's lacking life. It's not just your skin that suffers either. Your energy, your mood, and your overall vitality are all affected. Sunlight plays a crucial role in balancing your circadian rhythm, that internal body clock that regulates so much of your day-to-day life, from sleep to mood to energy levels. Without enough sunlight, this rhythm gets off track, and it can have a noticeable impact on how you feel and look. Carl Jung once said, "Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. This is powerful when you think about how sunlight impacts us on a deeper level. It's not just about the physical appearance of your skin, it's about the clarity and vitality that sunlight brings to your entire being. When we're deprived of sunlight, we can't truly connect to the natural rhythms that support our well-being. It's like a cloud that hovers over both our bodies and minds. But when you step outside, you give yourself the opportunity to reconnect with something fundamental. It's nature's way of helping you reset. The good news is, you don't need to spend hours in the sun or go on a beach vacation to get the benefits. A simple fix is as easy as stepping outside for just 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight every single day. This isn't about trying to tan or overexpose your skin. It's about letting your body soak in those few minutes of natural light, which does wonders for your skin and overall mood. No screens, no distractions, just you and the sunlight. It might sound simple, but that time outside can be incredibly powerful. It's like a natural beauty treatment that doesn't require any filters or expensive creams. The effect on your skin is immediate. It looks healthier, more vibrant, and more alive. You'll start to notice a glow that wasn't there before, and that's just the physical benefit. We spend so much time indoors, staring at screens or working under artificial lighting, but our bodies crave that connection with nature. Sunlight is a simple, natural tool for improving your appearance and boosting your mood without any complicated routines or products. If you want to feel better and look better, the fix is clear. Step outside, soak in some sunlight, and watch as your face brightens, your energy lifts, and your overall well-being improves. It's nature's beauty treatment, no filter required. Remember, the smallest changes can make the biggest difference in how you feel and how you show up in the world. By taking control of these simple habits, you're not just improving your appearance, you're reclaiming your energy, your confidence, and your peace. You have the power to transform your life, one choice at a time. If you found value in this video, don't forget to check out the next one on the screen for more insights on how to live with intention and purpose. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. Keep growing, keep striving, and I'll see you in the next video.